So, welcome back, guys. So, in this lecture, we will discuss how to derive the expression for restriking voltage and rate of rise of restriking voltage. So, triple R means rate of rise of recovery voltage. So, before going to the expression, I need to give a small brief what is the recovery voltage and restriking voltage. So, if you take the system, for example, the system voltage, say the system voltage me like this waveform, okay, and we have the current waveform with a phase lagging like this. So you always know that the system current is in lagging phase in the overall power system. So this is the current, this is the system voltage waveform, and this is the current waveform. Okay, so we choose the zero current points, that is at this point, at this point. So in that we have a frequency of 50 Hz, we have 100 points to current circuit breaker to operate. So let us say the circuit breaker is started operating this sphere. So from 0 point to this 0 point, we experience in a arc voltage. Okay, this is arc voltage. So this is the arc extinction point. So that at that arc extinction point, we experience a transients there. So that is this is experience a transients there. So after experience of 5 minute seconds of transients, we obtain a recovery voltage. That is system is recovered. That is recovery voltage. This is restriking voltage. So what is the recovery voltage, restriking voltage? At this point, generally in a system, the fault is cleared. Okay, so circuit breaker is get opened and then the fault is cleared. Again the circuit breaker closed. We obtain again normal system voltage. That is recovery voltage. It is going. Okay. Now our thing is we have to derive the what is the expression of restriking voltage. So if we say the expression of this voltage, system voltage is called Vm sin omega t, we'll say. And if you want to find the expression for restriking voltage, we consider a few things to expression that. So general, let us say the system. So we have a generator, synchronous generator, and we have a step-up transformer. At a normal conditions, so this is a circuit breaker which is getting operated, and we observe a fault occurred here. Okay, somewhere here. So to determine the circuit breaker to operate and to find the voltage across the circuit breaker, that is the restriking voltage. So restriking voltage obtained across the circuit breaker. Okay, that is the open circuit is getting there. So this to express that restriking voltage, I take the equivalent circuit like this. Okay, so this is the equivalent circuit to derive the expression for restriking voltage. This is a system generator voltage, that is Vm cos omega t, and the inductance and capacitance. So up to here the total inductance is taken here, and this is already know that how the short transmission lines we have the place in the capacitor. Okay, now voltage, finding the voltage across circuit breaker means we have to find the voltage across the capacitor here, that is the restriking voltage at that point. Okay, now due to this LC, what we observe is current through LC resulted a transient condition. L and C. So if you have two energizing elements, the sudden change is getting, we obtain a transient condition. Okay, resultant in transient condition. And we also observe the voltage across, if you find the voltage across the capacitor, okay, voltage across the capacitance is the required striking voltage. And we also find the rate of rise of recovery voltage also. Okay, so what is the nature of the oscillation? So nature of oscillation means that with the frequency we have, if we LC component is there, the frequency is generally we give 2 pi into root over 1 by LC. So 2 pi into 1 by root over LC is the frequency with which the striking voltage is getting. So let us say this is equation 1. If we transfer this to the angular frequency, we get omega in equal to 1 by root over LC. So now our aim is to find the voltage across the capacitor. Okay, that means the voltage, finding the voltage across the capacitor with the value of LC and sin omega t. So if you find, that means general finding the voltage across capacitor means, that is we will find in general, if we observe current I is flowing, okay, so we did, and one more thing here we observe is the transient is very less, that means very less. The change in power frequency very less. So that means for the small part of oscillations, small microseconds, we consider cos omega t as 1. That means the Vm, the voltage expression Vm cos omega t will be equal to Vm. Okay, so now we derive the expression for our striking voltage. So the KVL, applying KVL here, we get Vm cos omega t equal to L di by dt plus 1 by C, voltage across capacitor means 1 by C integral of I dt. So let us say this is expression 3. Okay, this is expression 1, this is expression 2, and now we have considered the cos omega t equal to 1. So therefore Vm equal to L di by dt plus 1 by C integral of I dt. So apply now. So we have the expressions like, we want to make this entire equation in the form of Vc, that is voltage across the capacitor. Therefore I take I equal to what? dq by dt. So current, you know, the rate of change of charge. So that equal to charge with respect to capacitor. So that is d dt. So q is equal to what? We have CV form. Therefore CVC we take. So substitute this in this form. So we get Vm equal to L d by dt. So at this I expression we substitute this. So d by dt CVC, and this is the voltage across the capacitor Vc, that is we obtain the Vc value. Okay, now further calculating this, we have LC d square by dt square into Vc plus Vc equal to Vm. So this is expression, let us say this is 5 expression and this is 6 expression. Okay, and now taking Laplace straight away. So you can take Laplace here, or you can take the observe the Laplace expression or this also here. Therefore we will get LC So d square by dt square means s square. So Vc of s plus Vc of s equal to, this is a constant value, therefore we get Vm by s. So the expression of voltage across capacitor, that is in Laplace domain, we obtain equal to, so making VCS common, so LC s square plus 1 equal to Vm by s. So Vc of s equal to, so Vm by LC s square plus 1 by LC into s, therefore we'll get, so Vc of s equal to Vm by LC s into s square plus 1 by LC. Okay, so we have a frequency omega n equal to 1 by root over LC, therefore 1 by LC equal to omega n square. So transfer this 1 by L square, substitute this, so this 1 by L square will become omega n square. So Vm in space of 1 by LC will substitute omega n square by s into s square plus omega n square. Okay, and now we separate omega n square into two forms, that is omega n into Vm into omega n. Now observe carefully guys, by s into, we have s square plus omega n square. We have the inverse Laplace, the Laplace of so what is the Laplace of sine omega t? So we have this Laplace of sine omega t equal to omega square by omega by s square plus omega square. Okay, so if you observe carefully, we have omega n square by s square plus omega n square and omega 1 by integration 1 by s. So if we apply inverse Laplace, taking inverse Laplace, that is voltage across capacitor in time domain, we obtain the expression, that is Vm omega n. So 1 by s is integral of 0 to t. So inverse Laplace of this, and this thing is sine omega n t. Okay, now substitute the integral here, integrating the above thing. So Vm omega n, so we obtain minus of cos omega n t by omega n 0 to t, and so Vc of t will be equal to, substitute f at g. So at t equal to, so Vc of t equal to 0, at t equal to 0 the constant is equal to 0, therefore we get, substituting the value Vc of t equal to, so we take Vm get cancelled, so Vm into, substituting 0, so we get 1 minus of cos omega n t. Okay, so this is the expression for voltage across capacitor. Okay, that is expression for restriking voltage. Okay, this is the final expression for restriking voltage. Now for this expression, so what we have, this is the wave, right? And now let us take, for this wave we observe one thing. So what is the maximum wave? That is peak wave. So at what point the maximum value of restriking voltage taking place? We have to say, that is at what time. So this is let us say restriking voltage. I'm taking this part. So we have a maximum point. So maximum point, that is maximum restriking voltage at what time. Okay, so this is a time scale, right? So if you take the maximum value of this cos omega t is 1, that is so cos omega n t, so at this part should be maximum, this part should be at -1, cos omega t equal to -1, that at if the omega n t, if omega n t equal to pi, so therefore we get t equal to what, pi by omega n. So at t equal to pi by omega n, that is if you substitute t equal to pi by omega n, you get cos of pi is equal to -1. So if you substitute the cos of omega n t equal to -1 in this equation, you will get Vc of t equal to Vm into 1 minus of -1. So you obtain the maximum value of restriking voltage is 2 times of system voltage. Okay, this is 2 Vm at t equal to pi by omega n. So at time t equal to pi by omega n, you experience a maximum value of restriking voltage. Okay, this is the maximum value of restriking voltage. By this expression we obtain we have amplitude factor that is a ratio of restriking voltage by system voltage. Okay, so this is about restriking voltage, and we have rate of rise of recovery voltage. So we obtained Vc of t equal to what, Vm equal to Vm into 1 minus cos omega n t. So this is let us say restriking voltage. Okay, so we obtained a maximum value of t equal to pi by omega n. So this is 2 Vm. So the rate of rise of recovery voltage, what is this rate of rise of recovery voltage? With what rate the rise of voltage is taking place? So that is the rate of rise of recovery voltage. That means you already know that the differentiation of this, if you, with what rate, to find the with what rate it is raising, we simply need to do differentiation of this. So rate of rise of restriking voltage, that is RRR, will be equal to d by dt of Vm 1 minus cos omega t. So the change we observed. So with what change the expression is getting, differentiation means with what change. So we get expression. So differentiation of omega in 0. So differentiation of this minus cos omega t equal to Vm. So cos omega minus cos omega is sin omega t. Therefore we get expression Vm omega n sin omega n t. So this is the rate of rise of recovery voltage expression. Okay, so this expression is in the form of not kilowatt per, so kilowatt per microsecond. Okay, so this is also have a maximum value, that is if this expression, if we get to maximum, means we have to obtain that sin omega t equal to 1. So when this sin omega is getting 1, when this omega n t equal to pi by 2. Okay, so at t equal to pi by 2 omega n, okay, the rate of rise of recovery voltage will be maximum. Okay, so at t equal to, that is the raise of the time constant, that is will control systems, you have so we have a concept called raise of voltage, that is we have in general time specification, we have rise time, peak time, settling time, and that we know that. So the raise time, that is the time at which the rate of raise of recovery voltage is T equal to pi by 2 omega n. If you substitute that, we get this is equal the rate of raise of maximum rate of raise of recovery voltage will be equal to Vm omega n. Okay, so this value is a kilo volts is microseconds. Okay, so we'll so we have two types of different types of rate of raise of recovery voltage, that is single frequency and double frequency. So this will be discussed in the next class. Thank you.